Today has been great, but there's one more series. One more series on the Sportia stream. Welcome back, everybody. We got one more series today, as I've already said many times. But let's talk about our match that we had earlier today. We saw 100x35 Orange beat ISG Sombrero in a game 5. Then we saw Crash Talk Gaming prevent the reverse sweep potential from Strike against Emerald in a game 5, which game 5 in a row, that's pretty impressive. And now we have one more series today, Six Figures Intelligence. The last match of the day, Skyward Series All-Star 3v3. It's also the wild card. It's also part of the playoffs. That means everything now. Best of sevens in this league. Let me see if I can. Doesn't like it whenever I try to charge it, but again, we're getting into a point in the season where, it's playoffs. You gotta get those wins when they matter the most. So, it's that kind of season. You got best of sevens. Your season can be over here very soon, and very quickly if you're not paying attention about these teams. It's the start of the playoffs. It's week 1. They're gonna want to get that win there to get themselves a chance at actually getting into the top 8 final bracket. I mean, who wouldn't want to? As let me pull up the bracket here for you all of these teams. Here they are. Here's where they sit in the standings. And as you can see, winner of this will be going up against the winner of Unknown Aerith, Soul Thieves. Most likely he'll be playing Aerith. We'll see. And just waiting on all these teams, but I think they're both ready. I think they're both here. Here in very soon again. Loser, they'll see as they go to the lower bracket. They have to win 2 times in a row. No one wants to be in that situation, but someone's gonna have to be there after this series. After this best of 7. Again, make sure, I think the lobby is up. Yeah, the lobby's up and ready. Make sure we get the teams in here very soon again for this long-awaited series. Playoff matches are exciting. As we got some follows coming in. Let's see who we got. Vidic and HXV0C1. Hexfuck? Is that how you spell it? Is that how you say it? Please tell me how to pronounce it, but if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. By the way, thank you guys for the follows. Very much. It is appreciated. We have 6 figures in the lobby. We're just waiting on intelligence. 6 figures, only half the players now, so that works for intelligence. They've had a lot of interesting roster news. In fact, ironically, they started off, but Flip out leaving Radiance Gold to form his own team. And now he's back to Radiance Gold with his old teammates, which is pretty funny in my opinion. That he joined, he made his own team here. Originally to distance himself from Radiance Gold. Now he's back with his Radiance Gold teammates. So it's always funny, isn't it? As again, they will be in the lobby very soon. There was almost like scare beforehand where Cody was actually not, whereas a potential that Cody might have not have been available, but he's here. He was just sleeping beforehand. Hopefully, we'll get him in very soon. Again, best of 7. Yes, I said your name there, Vitek. That's how you pronounce it, Vitek. If I'm not pronouncing your name correctly, just let me know. But I think I'm pronouncing it correctly. And this will be the last matchup of the day on this stream. Oh, I'm happy I pronounced it correctly. Well, thank you for the follow, Vitek. Again, just waiting here. Six figures, intelligence, two orgs that I've had a good amount of time working with. I've liked both these orgs, so we'll just see how they play here. Again, loser of this goes a lower bracket. Six figures coming into this season, or considered actually one of the dark horses of candidates. It has not ended that way. They have not looked amazing this season. They've looked very middle of the pack, which has not been a good thing. I mean, to be fair, their fall is not nearly as bad as Six Figures. Six Figures were originally considered the best team in the All-Star season, the most promising team coming in. Well, that hasn't really stayed true. They have lost a lot of players, they've lost a lot of their confidence, and overall, again, they fall like Six Figures has to kind of a middle-of-the-pack team. They're going to have to really turn some heads here if they want to make it in that final bracket, and more importantly, actually do well in that final bracket. They are not going to get easy matchups. They have to prove themselves. Thank you, Zukne, for the compliment. Again, good luck in your match, Zukne. I'm just waiting on intelligence. I know everybody is on for intelligence, so should be here in like a minute or two. As prediction pool gearing to its close, make sure you get your point predictions in very soon. Oh, as the name's not in the right place, actually, for Six Figures. Let me fix that. There we go. Now it's in the right place. Now it looks a little better. Both these teams are coming in with 6-4 records. Again, very even matchup. This would be a classic matchup that looks like it's going to be a Game 7 before you even start it. It's not nearly as close as maybe some think it is. Intelligence have had a much better overall season. Six Figures and out their season with a -2 game differential. The only team in the top 12 for the All-Star division that have ended their season off with a negative game differential. They've lost more than they've won, and yet they're at a 6-4 record. Compared to that to Intelligence, who have a +10 game differential record, the second best of any of the teams that are not in the top 4. The only team that's above them is Invicta Esports, who are considered the best team that's in the wild card right now. So, it as you will, but Intelligence are considered the favorites in this matchup, if you guys want to go by that. Of course, with how close they are on the records. Whereas Intelligence, they'll be here. We've just about hit our match start time. They'll join. Don't worry. They're probably just doing some warm-ups. Yeah, we can see Zukne, Nick, and Chrism in the lobby. I was waiting on, I think it'll be Flip Out. Yeah, it'll be Flip Out Ender Cody, because I don't think Cap is available today. You also have a coach in Heliacol. We'll see how that helps them. As soon as everybody's in, we'll get this best of 7 started. For Wildcard Week 1. This will be, I believe, our 4th match of the week for Skyward Series playoffs. Yeah, it will be. What will be my last match? Last match on this stream for a while. We'll be back, most likely on Wednesday. Unless something happens where we get something on really early Sunday or something, who knows? But anyways, I'm probably not going to be back until Wednesday. Let's study for some tests, so as soon as I get those done, we'll be back to a regular streaming schedule. Intelligence do have 15 minutes past match start time to join. We're also the ones who asked for the orange side of the field. They wanted to be orange team for this matchup. Originally, they were going to be on the blue side, but they wanted to be orange, so we've given them that spot. Not like it's going to hurt anyone, I don't think. Just waiting on Six Figures and on Intelligence here. It's going to be close, so you're not wrong about that. This is going to be a close matchup. These teams are very close to each other in the rankings. Again, both of them 6-4. Don't look at the game differential. Again, it's not been very pretty for Six Figures, a -2 game differential. But for Intelligence, and for Intelligence, their game differential is 10. But again, the game differential isn't really going to be a big factor into this. It's how they play against each other, how they compete. Six Figures actually was scheduled to play against Intelligence this season in week 7, but it actually turned out to be a forfeit loss for Intelligence. They did not play that week, so well, we got the match that we really wanted here. They didn't play in the regular season. They'll be playing here in the wild card as Bubba Onion with the follow. Thank you, Bubba Onion. How you doing, Bubba Onion? Thank you for the follow on the stream. And we're just waiting on intelligence here. It's Bow Onion. I forgot. What team are you on, actually? I know you're on one of the teams here. What team are you on, Bow Onion? I know. Are you on a Skyward Series team? You're on Six Figures. Okay, I thought so. I was like, I recognize your name from somewhere. Yeah, that makes a little more sense. And just on, but wait here. I'm hoping that everything's okay with intelligence. You joined too late in the season to be eligible. Oh, okay, that's understandable. I know a couple teams that are going to be making some changes at the end of the season. As there they are, Cody, Ender, Flip Out. They also say they have Carr who's gonna jump in. Again, we're just waiting on these teams. Just one more confirmation. We'll get the series started. Okay, there we go. Everything's been confirmed. We can get the series started. Everybody's in the lobby. Whoops! That's not what I meant to do. I did not. There we go. Okay, there we're in. Everybody's in. I almost started the game on my own. But here we go. Wildcard Week 1. It is upper bracket action as Six Figures takes on Intelligence. Six Figures on the blue, Intelligence selected to be on the orange for this matchup. And here we go. A matchup I said is sure to be a close one, and I'm expecting it to be that way. Depends on how well these teams will play, how far they'll play into the playoffs. Gonna all start on game 1. Again, a very even matchup. I expect these teams to be neck and neck with each other. So far, a lot of space given. No one really trying to push in too heavily, but the air dribble from Flip Out will beat out Six Figures. And the first goal will be for Intelligence, says a lot of space given to Flip Out. Six Figures sitting back a lot further than I think they're used to. And it's Flip Out who will put that one in the back of the nets. And Intelligence will take an early lead in this game. And reminder, in the regular season, these teams were supposed to play each other in Week 7, but it ended in a forfeit, as Intelligence could not get all 3 players in the lobby in time. Now, these teams are actually playing each other in the playoffs. We'll see truly which is the better team. Infield, Chrism clears it. Ender takes it back now. Goes it the other way. Zukne. Infield touch. Ender takes control. Trying to get the 50 on Nick. Cody. 2 touches. Just putting it in front of the nets. Almost forced his way in there as well. We'll have to retreat. As Ender. Bounced by Nick. Flip out. Put this one on. It's a little high though. Nick will get the save. Intelligence doing well at dictating the midfield. Every ball they put in has meaning behind it, has power. They're not throwing the ball in just to throw it in. They're putting it in at a very specific place for a reason. And they'll always follow up these touches as Cody. Infield, Nick jumps to it, but Flip Out jumps faster. That's almost a second. Flip Out again. Near post. That will find its way in. Intelligence have just doubled their lead. And Flip Out with both the goals, but if I were to say it's a Flip Out show, I would be lying to you. Everybody on Intelligence is holding that midfield, is doing their part. There's no one who's missing out on the action. Cody. This one on his own back wall. As the dribble, Cody. Wants to touch here, but instead, he'll be right up next to Ender, who puts it to the corner. Ender. They get past Zukne, but Flip Out can. Prism gets the clear. Cody enters back with a clear of his own. Nick. Zukne off the side. Ender with the redirect towards his own net. Cody doesn't read it, but Flip Out will not have any issues with getting that one from his own corner. Intelligence pushing upfield. Cody with the second touch. Six figures still. Very little time on offense. That actually, I think that might be their first shot of the game. It is. And that one almost goes in, but it's kept out. Prism. The side wall. Pinches it. Cody waiting back. Prism. Guesses correctly, but Cody gets the clear. Zukne's got to go back. Is this one? Will it go in? It's off the post. Intelligence almost got themselves a 3-goal lead. Is it six figures the other way? Prism. Wider than that. Zukne. Beaten by Flip Out. Nick, with a big whiff there, he wanted to push up aggressively, but instead he'll get Flip Out an easy third goal of the match for him. And Intelligence come out swinging, as Nick just couldn't read that one. Flip Out with an open net to shoot on. And you can tell that Intelligence are definitely just a more well-rounded team right now. Six figures, I feel like they're a bit asleep in this game. I don't think we'll be seeing this kind of six figures for the rest of the series. I think it'll take a little bit of time here for six figures to get their footing, to get their grasp on the series at hand, but again, this is not the six figures that people know. Zukne, off the back wall, dunks Ender, still in front of that for Chrism! And that's one back for 6F. Zukne went for the double tap, instead got himself a dunk on Ender there. And it's Chrism right in front of the net, point blank, will not miss those, as he'll skeet that one past Cody on one. Is Ender. Flip out to the corner. Now trying to get the dunk on Nick. Off the back wall. In front comes an Ender, but Zukne will instead find a pass out to Nick. Six figures not giving up hope on this game. Intelligence are going to try to push them further and further back. Nick, bumped by Flip Out. Gotta be careful as Intelligence are not going to leave the play. Off the back wall. Prism and Nick both jump for it. Flip Out and Ender now jumping for this. Ender really hasn't been utilized so far this game. It's Chrism gets through, but Flip Out gets the save. Nick. Well, rough touch there from Nick. Intelligence can get some offense out of this one. Flip Out. Challenged by Nick. Six figures still. Doesn't feel like they're really throwing in their true playstyle, their true potential. This is still a six figures I feel like is still a bit asleep in this series. It's not playing the six figures way, but they are going to find one in front. Nick with a light touch. Zukne with the follow-up, but Ender will clear it. And now here comes Intelligence, maybe to get one more goal to put this one to bed. Nick now, back the other way. Can't read this one on set off the back wall. Touchdown from Nick! Ender saves it away from Chrism. Intelligence again with another clear. Flip Out, dunks by Zukne. Chrism. Zukne. Time running out. Zukne in front of the net. Ender will save, and Intelligence will take game one. Six figures still looking for maybe one more goal, but it will hit the ground. Intelligence here with a win in game one. Again, it just felt like six figures were asleep and Intelligence were not. And Intelligence took full advantage of that. Is now game two ahead of us. Intelligence have every reason to be happy about this game. They just kept the momentum, kept the midfield really, I should say, in their favor. Never really lost at the start of this series. And they'll take game one of this one. Good start for Intelligence. Figures can rebound. I need to see them kind of get themselves into it, get themselves into a playoff mindset. Right now, it just doesn't feel like they're really in the right zone. But maybe they can change going into game two. maybe we'll see Intelligence just add more to their lead. Intelligence had a clear advantage in Game 1 with their offensive pressure. Now in Game 2, it's up for them to repeat that as Six Figures trying to add more in front of the net. Nick couldn't score it. Prism, he tries to put it on. Zukne's just missed. Intelligence will survive, but they really shouldn't have. Six Figures clearly outplayed them there. Six Figures gonna have to restart. Unfortunate occurrence there on offense is now air dribble. Flip out challenges Zukne. The Intelligence backfield looking a bit vulnerable here as Six Figures breaking through multiple different times. Cody gets the touch past Prism. Now in the corner, Cody gonna bump Nick. Instead, he'll go after Zukne instead. Ender, last one back. Nick, what a pinch from Nick, but I know we'll get to it first. Flip out misses this, but it might work as a fake here as now he can get the dribble. Flip out didn't intend to miss that one, but it'll work for him as everybody else expected him to hit it. Now infield flip out. A hat trick last game as well. He will be the player to be afraid of here if you're Six Figures. All about that one's left for Cody. Team bump here from Six Figures. They get it away. As Prism up the field. Nick trying to do everything he can to get to that. The flip out will get the dunk and the clear. Zukne off his own back wall. Flip out. Midfield for Ender. Ender two touch. Looking for Cody. Cody dropped down, but it hits the crossbar. And they're gonna have to reset here, Intelligence. In front of the net, Nick save, flip out, follow up, that's off the bar as well. Ender, can he put it in? Nick save, everybody jumping from Six Figures. No one has a clue on how to get this one out. All the boost used for the Six Figures players. They're gonna be stuck on defense here unless they can get this ball away. Ender off the back wall, can't get a second touch. Zukne gets the clear. Flip out over top. Nick clears it away, Six Figures. Had everybody on their goal line there for a moment on defense. The ball was just sitting in front of their net. They couldn't really do much to get out of that position. But now a couple clutch saves from Six Figures will get the ball into a less precarious position, and a more favorable position for Six Figures. There's now Nick. And one with Ender. Ender gets the dunk. Prism saves by Cody. Ender with the demo. Cody, second touch to Ender. Redirect. That's not on target. But it does create space for flip outs. We'll put it up the corner. Six Figures try to get the ball away. Prism. Past Ender. Cody on one last one here. He gets a touch there against Prism. It's across the net for Nick. Ender swipes across. Gets the save. Cody's just missed. Oh, an absolute throw of defense here from Cody. And it's Zukne with the easiest shot possible. Cody went too fast for his own good, and Six Figures will have an easy one here to get the first goal of Game 2. But Zukne won't complain, Six Figures won't complain. They needed that goal. Ender trying to answer it back. Nick saves it. Now, oh, what a fake from Nick. Allows Chrism to get the dribble. Chrism, we have space past Cody. Ender's last. Again, they have to reset here. For Intelligence, Nick. Flip out. Prism is going to get chased down here by Cody. Looking for a pass maybe to flip out, but Nick will get back into the orange half. Ender. Flip out. Flip out. Oh my, flip out. Saved by Zukne. Flip out. Trying anything there from the side wall. Zender. Nick. Zukne. Prism. He's got a flip reset. They'll use it. The flip out was not surprised. Intelligence. Need to get the ball out. Game 1, they were very successful. Flip out had 3 goals in Game 1. Now in Game 2, they haven't scored yet. Cody. Dribble. What a touch from Cody. Zukne's last to beat. Intelligence so close. Nick gets over flip out. Cody, a must-challenge situation for him. Zender will now look for Cody. Cody in the midfield for flip out. Off the corner, flip out. Wants this one. Zukne will not let him have it easily. And his challenge means that Six Figures, he can get the ball out of their half, but flip out challenge. Goes back, Cody. Take it to his corner. Challenged by Nick. Infield, Ender gets the clear. Six Figures, gotta be careful how many they commit. Cody, Chrism couldn't get it. It's off the post. Flip out. Won't want the follow-up, but Ender's not there. Intelligence miscommunication. That will absolutely destroy what was a strong offensive opportunity. Cody, infield. Six Figures, send 2 for it. Nick. Ender. And a massive clear, but instead it's Chrism. With control, flip out. Doesn't go for this one. He just lets Chrism have the ball here. Six Figures might just be able to add a second. Kept out by Intelligence. Zukne now. Infield, flip outs. Trying to keep it up, but he's got to follow up his own touch. Flip out. It will hit the ground as Chrism will get the touch. Six Figures will take game 2. A 1-goal differential, only 1 scored. And unlike last game, Intelligence, a very poor offensive showing from them. They still get a ton of shots, but they really should have scored a couple of these chances that they had. You can tell still Intelligence feels like they are a team that just a better team overall right now. They have the more quality plays, but if they can't score, it's not like it's not like it's going to help them in any way. Six Figures will win if if Intelligence do not score. Intelligence are going to have to do a little better in this next game if they want to get themselves back into their usual groove. As game 3, Intelligence still winning by a mile in the shooting averages, but their shots could have been a little better last game. They could have been on targets a little more, and they would have gotten a couple goals that way. Instead, we see a series tied up after game 2. Game 5 guaranteed for both these teams. But who wants to be the one with the advantage going in there? Cody with a flick. Dukne will keep it out. Ender will go back and flip out. Gonna pave the way here. And that's a bad touch. Ender, open net, will find the bottom left corner. And as soon as Nick made this touch, he knew immediately that was a bad idea. He wanted it to roll up that side wall. Instead, it bounced straight out for Ender. And Ender, while he has been pretty quiet this whole series, will put that one in, bottom left corner, where no one can reach it from Six Figures. And maybe a potential back pass. Zukne beaten by flip outs. Now he'll get the clear. Ender controlled. Oh, there's multiple players missing the ball here. Intelligence can get this one away. Flip outs. Zukne's trying to keep it out, but flip out still pursuing forward. Zukne really trying to will his team here from the back wall. Cody, though, maybe second touch. Didn't have the boost to get it. Ender now. Lob shots. Saved away. Here comes flip out. He's put it wide. Follow up. Intelligence. Again, it's these flurries of shots. They need to put one on target. Because Six Figures, they're getting them multiple times here. They're jumping at things in front of their own net on their own goal line. But if Intelligence don't put it on targets, that shot might as well not really be all that important, as they're just not going to be able to score. Chrism, bar down and in. Intelligence. Their offense couldn't score on their side, but Six Figures will show you how it's done. As they're the ones to wreak havoc. Demos, passes, Chrism with the shot off the crossbar. And Six Figures tied up. Ender off the sidewall. Chrism wants to keep control for Six Figures, but Intelligence pushing the way forward. Flip out. Dunked by Nick. And Nick could follow up this one. Cleared away by Cody. Chrism. Only for Cody, though. And Ender gets a little tip on this. Dukne. Flip out. It's the ball to Sky over him in here. Cody wanted to get both players jumping and get under both of them, but he couldn't do so. Six Figures, again, multiple times, they're sending 2 players at on their challenges on defense. On defense. And they gotta be careful. Those double commits can become real problems if Intelligence are able to string multiple shots together. Dukne gets the clear. Ender on no boost. Misses this. That's an easy one for Chrism to put in. Intelligence overcommitted here onto offense. Flip-out did not like his opportunity there, and he leaves Ender back with no boost. Ender could have hit that one, but instead, just doesn't read it properly. And for Intelligence, again, it just doesn't feel like everything's complete. Their offense is producing shots, but it's not producing good enough shots. Oh my, that goes in though. How does that go in? Oh, that should not have been a goal. Six Figures would like to have that one back. As that one from Chrism, he really should be saving those 100 times out of 100. That is a routine play from Chrism, and he completely bluffs it up. I think everybody in the lobby knew that one should not have gone in. It's okay. Six Figures will score right back from Zukne. 5 goals so far this game. Again, Cody, I think he was challenging, well, not really noting that it actually had a consequence here with him making that kind of a touch. Would have done better just staying on the ground, trying to control it. And Zukne, flip out. Oh, he's going backwards here. He's got to be careful. It keeps it out. Cody, gonna push forward for intelligence. 6 Figures. Bring in more and more offense. Game 1 really was just a slow start for them, because now they're the ones who are pushing forward more and more. Still, it's only a 1 goal differential, and well, the demos from 6 Figures are definitely making things difficult for Intelligence. Intelligence can push upfield and get a single chance, and that's all they need. Chrism with the sidewall pinch. Ender with the right across the field. Zukne wants it. That will jump. He'll miss this one. Chrism will get the touch instead. Intelligence still pushing. Ender. Ender's just beating past everybody. Cody on the back wall. What a touch in field. But Zukne will get it out to the corner. 6 Figures relying on this corner to be their safe haven on defense. No one can shoot from that corner, so makes sense that that's what 6 Figures are looking forward to. Ender in front. Ender puts it wide. Those are chances that you really should be scoring for Intelligence, or at the very least putting on targets. Their shooting itself has been hit or miss. It feels like they're missing more than they're hitting. As Cody in field gets that one in. But when you have that much time, Intelligence, they will not miss those opportunities. It's just laying in front of the net. No one from 6 Figures even close to it. And Cody just has to put it where he wants it. All tied up here. The minute left. Cody onto the sidewall. Doesn't get the pinch instead. Now he's got to play the dribble game. Loses that one too. Flip out. Plays it out, but it's going back in here. Saved by Ender. Flip out, jumping down the field. Is that one going? Chrism keeps it away. And Cody off his own ceiling. My goodness, Cody. Doing anything he can to keep the offense. Nick, challenged by Ender, who's been much more aggressive this game than the last. Zukne. Flip out keeps it up. Zukne staying on board just to see how to harass Flip out here. Cody to the midfield. Nick doesn't like it. Up is Ender, but he doesn't get this one. Cody back in field. Flip out waiting on his own defensive side. He'll take this one. Intelligence. Maybe one more chance in regulation. Ender. Off the ceiling. Whip out jumping into Cody. From down. Cody! Saved away by Chrism. 6 Figures will let it fly. We have overtime in game 3. 3-3 is the scoreline. Both these teams not afraid of each other on offense. But now only one more goal can be scored. Both these teams have their fair shares of strong amount of offense, strong amount of pressure. Who will be the one to put in the meaningful shots? Who will be the one to let their team go up 2-1 in the series? Nick. In field for Chrism. Chrism actually looking for it back for Nick here. Nick dropped down. Saved away by Cody. And now Chrism's got to get back. Flip out open nets. And he will not miss. Intelligence. Catch the double commits, and Flip out loiters upfield, allows the pass to come to him. You know he was calling for it. You know why he's calling for it, because that is a net, and he will put away. And Intelligence take game 3. The overcommit from 6 Figures, the mistake from 6 Figures. Intelligence. I'm right back. And it is in overtime. We'll take this one. Utopia Coliseum is next. Intelligence really utilizing that space again, though. Against six figures, last game was close. Both these teams had ways of beating each other. Here we go, back to the field. Last time Intelligence won in Game 1, we saw an immediate response from six figures where they put so much aggression on and really scared Intelligence away in Game 2. Now, Game 4, can they repeat that? Ender takes it up. Ender, flip reset, but Zukne is not going to see that one, but he does get challenged by Cody. I don't know if Zukne expected that, but Cody just went right through him like it was nothing here. And Zukne just wasn't ready. He definitely saw Cody coming, and yet he didn't do anything about it. Flip out from his own end. Flip out. Flip resets, trying to get the dribble play under. Solo players of Intelligence, put in some flip resets. A unique thing, as we haven't really seen that from Intelligence yet this series. Flip out, takes it to his back wall. Another flip reset, although this one a bit of a bad place to do that. You generally shouldn't be trying to go for flip resets out of defense. Ender off the sidewall. On second touch, but Zukne will not let it happen. Now flip out. Hit with Nick. Infield, Cody. Bounced by Chrism. Flip out. Up the field, but Zukne clears it back. Jumping is Nick. Nick, high up. Drop down. In front for Zukne. But it's cleared out by Ender. And now, a bad touch! Oh, Flip Out's got an open net! Oh, dearie me, where's a trapdoor when you want it? Chrism had full control, and then he got rid of it. He's going to want to have that replay skipped, but unfortunately that's not what happens here. He has to deal with the fact that his team is now down by 2. Have to find a way back into this one. Zukne. Oh, Intelligence. Both players get a touch on this one. Nick. Under, but not through. As Ender sits on the goal line. Ender. Infield. Nick clears it out. Cody. Shot on. Saved away by six figures. Zukne. Gets past Flip Out. What a touch there from Nick. I push it into offense. Nick. Gets around in front of the nets, and he'll just force that one through. No finesse about it. Absolutely none on this shot, although that dribble was very finesse-like. This one, he just gets bumped into that shot, and will add a little extra power for him. Back in, Chrism. The flick, Ender, dunked right in front of the net for Zukne. He should have put that one in. But instead, it's off the bar, and it's cleared away by Intelligence. These teams, both of them, have had a lot of difficulties putting their shots where they should be. Now Nick off the back wall. Ender gets to it in time. This bounce, oh, that's going to be very unfortunate for Zukne to get to. It's just in front of that here for Flip Out. No one challenging. Zukne must have called that one for himself. But as soon as the bounce came, he's in a really awkward situation, jumping all over the place, can't get a touch. And Flip Out is waiting right behind him, letting the mistakes come, and then, once the optimal time is there, he strikes. 3-1 for Intelligence. Flip Out. Cody now off the sidewall, but Cody's a little too slow to that one. Flip Out, takes it back. Zukne. Can't read it. Chrism. Cleared back by Ender. Nick. With a pinch off his own back wall. So much power, it gets away here. Intelligence will have to go back. Ender was maybe looking for Cody there, but Cody wasn't on the same page. And now shot on from Chrism near post. And just like last game, this one we're seeing responses from both of these teams. The back wall left completely uncovered here by Intelligence. Chrism finds the opening on the near post. Gets it past Ender. We're back into action. Cody. Sidewall. Bounce off the corner. Intelligence. Once again can try to make themselves get a 2-goal lead here, or like last game, maybe we'll see six figures tie things up at 3-3. As Ender, what in the world is that touch from Ender? Gets past Zukne in the process. Whatever it was, it worked here. Intelligence won't get a goal from it, but they very well could have. Now Zukne. Ender off the sidewall. Cody. Infield. Flip out. Demoed. Intelligence will go all the way back. They just have to make sure the defense stays strong here in this final minute and a half of gameplay. They don't necessarily need to score. They just need to make sure they don't get scored on. That's a little easier said than done, though, with how well Six Figures have done at counterattacks. It being able to strike whenever they see the opportunity. As Nick. Back wall. Cody. In the corner. Flip out. Wants this one, but Zukne will get to it faster. Prism. Runs by Cody. Intelligence. Everybody pushing up here. Nick can drop this one. Ender. He's made a couple of those saves so far this series. And Ender. Again, I think he's always considered the quietest player on this roster. Being back on Radiant's Gold, when he flip out was his teammate. I still felt like he was quite a quiet player here. The only player of the three that haven't been on Radiant's Gold is Cody. He was on Phantoms. I think he was on Gold very recently, actually, so I think all these players have been on Gold before. Yeah, they have. They've all been on Gold in recent memory. Now on Intelligence. Trying to revive the Gold name, just this time. Themselves even further in the playoff bracket. As Cody bumped. Prism. Dribbles space, looking maybe for Nick. His diversion won't be good enough. And it will be cleared away by Intelligence. Ender leaves it for flip out. Pass Nick off the back wall, but he won't get a fourth goal here. Cody gonna let it drop. Prism keeps it up for Six Figures. Zukne keeping the ball alive. Prism, no boost, and feel for Nick. Shot on. Cody save. Follow up from Nick. That's high. Zukne couldn't get to it. Six Figures will drop this one. And they could have scored there on 0 seconds. The ball hit the crossbar. And that was the chance Six Figures had. And that chance will now be wasted. Game 5. Up next, Intelligence leading 3-1 in the series. Their next win will punch them a ticket into the second upper bracket round, the qualification round in the upper bracket. Whereas the loser of this will have to win 2 games straight. They'll be going down to lower round 1, and they'll have to win 2 series to get themselves in the top 8. It'll be very difficult, but well, these teams definitely have what it takes. Although this series is far from over, Six Figures can come back, fight back, continue to put on pressure, but Intelligence leading the way so far. Game 5, Intelligence could win the series here. It's been quite eventful if you're an Intelligence fan. The Six Figures strike first. It's Prism. And already off the kickoff. Bad things here for Intelligence's flip out. I don't know what he's doing there, but whatever it is, it's a pretty terrible play from him. From a player who's been so elite this series. To see him make an error as simple as that, I'm quite surprised. His flip out. Can't get a touch over Prism. Cody. Ooh, doesn't get out the back wall. Prism! And another mistake from Intelligence. Capitalized here by Six Figures. And again, it's just simple errors here from Intelligence. You cannot make those errors. It's the playoffs. You cannot make those mistakes and expect to get away with them. Nick. Across the field for Zukne. Nick trying to jump onto it. Won't get contact. Intelligence will have to recover from those 2 goals against them. A go next mentality, basically, is what they're going to have to adopt here in this game. Those 2 goals could be what Six Figures needs to get a win here. Intelligence, if we know anything about Intelligence, they'll do their hardest to find a way back. Flip out. With the dribble. Cody trying to get some bumps here. Flip out. He is on a 2's team. Happy it's much United. Where he does make a lot of those kind of dribble plays. As Nick, to the corner, gets the pinch. Cody, back in field. Nick, gonna get past Cody. Ender off his own corner. That's the clear away. Flip out. Down the field. Intelligence at the very least can get some boost, but more likely they're going to try to get some offense from this. But Nick, one-on-one. Flick over Cody for Zukne. He doesn't even hit it. It'll go in under Nick's name. But credit has to be given here that Zukne created this opportunity by not hitting the ball at all. 6 figures have now just gone a third goal this game. Is this one of those games with just a bad start for them? Can't have too many of those in a series, or it becomes a problem. And Nick coming back with a fury here, 6 figures. We're not even a full 90 seconds in this game, and already they're leading 4-0. So once again, Nick, the shooter, and the scorer. Six figures will not go down quietly. As flip out. Oh, flip out. My goodness, flip out almost got that one. As now, 2 commit here from Intelligence. Prism. Trying to find a play in field, but Ender will recognize it. And Cody will win that 50-50 by a long shot. Nick in field, flip out. First to it, but he could have put that one on. As flip out going for the boost here. Wanted to turn on that one. Nick will delete him before that's even a possibility. Figures. Again, just a quick start. I think it's really just coming back with the fury. They are really not happy with how the series is going for them. They're trying to make it as one-sided as for them possible in Game 5. Telling Intelligence that this is not over until it is. Ender. Just to push it up the field, but Nick will get to this one easily. Now in comes Cody. Nick's touch will actually flip out here to get to it. Intelligence. Feels like they're pushing the ball up the field, but not really getting anything out of it. That meaning that they had with every touch they make, and now it just feels like they're throwing the ball up field, trying to see if anything will stick. There's no real meaning, intent in these touches from Intelligence. Just don't look like the same team they were last game. This is a game that they're going to have to shake off pretty quickly here because this is not a very strong performance from Intelligence. Zukne down the field, Nick up with it. Being out by an Intelligence player. Prism. Back wall. Might actually read these. And Intelligence just sitting back. Feels like in this game, they've just kind of given up on this game here. They're going to be looking for Neo Tokyo for Game 6 to win the series instead. Maybe we'll go to Game 7 for the second time this week. As Nick drop down in front, Cody gets to it in time before Prism can put it in. Now Cody, what a second touch from Cody. Cody gets the dunk as well on Nick. Flip out. We challenge, no. Everybody on 6 figures left that one though. No one wanted the ball, everybody wanted the bump there. A boss offense from 6 figures, but they're still leading by 4. Cody gonna sneak that one past Zukne. As Intelligence. It just feels like a couple unforced whiffs here from them in this game as well. A little style here from Nick. Alright then. Again, Intelligence, I think what really hurt them in this game. A bad start, a slow start, as well as a couple unforced errors. And, well, that's all 6 figures need. Again, small mistakes are going to separate these games. Intelligence in this one. Gonna have to just think to Game 6 to come back into this series and get themselves a win. They feel that they wholeheartedly deserve. Again, it's not deserved until you get all 4 of those wins. And they're trying to find one back. Prism gets to it. Flip out, multiple touches. Prism still reads it. And while Intelligence have this offense, they just don't have enough time. Maybe 1 goal. Probably none, though, as Nick not put in the offense. 6 figures, just going to let the time end here. As they are going to take their second win over Intelligence in this series. We head to Game 6. 6 figures running with the momentum. I like Champ GCs. These teams are around Champ 3 GC1. These teams are around the Champ 3 GC1 range. Is now game 6 underway. 6 figures still have every right to come back into the series. As yeah, 6 figures going to game 6. I just noticed that one. Be quite an ending to the series if we see Intelligence win against 6 figures in game 6. But who knows? Or maybe it's 6 figures is best place. I don't know. Who knows? But again, you gotta think of every game as a different game here, a different part of the series. 6 figures ran away with game 5, but now in game 6 the scoreline has been reset. It's 0-0, 5 minutes on the clock, and they're gonna have to do it all over again. Flip out with the clear. Chrism. They keep it away, but holy, what a flip reset from Chrism. I don't think he planned that one, but it will work. Here for 6 figures, it's a completely unexpected play. Let's flip out. Big on Zukne. Chrism across the field. Nick jumping. Gets over Ender. Zukne. Not on target. As Cody. Challenged by Zukne. Intelligence. Gonna have to put game 5 behind them. It was a bad game for them, a bad start. What might help them in this game would be an early goal. And as I say that, here comes Cody. Cody Allen 1, who will put this one in. Zukne really wanted that second touch, but he didn't get it. And then Cody big bodies it right under Nick. He's just bigger on the 50-50. And it will be Intelligence in the lead. At least to start off this game. Who knows if it will stay that way. Flip out. Light shot. Nick. I wish you're getting to that one, but now with Chrism demoed Ender near post! And he finds the target. Last game, it was 6 figures who went off to a rockin' start. Now, it's Intelligence who do it. As Ender smashes that one to the net. No one saw it coming. Ender gets the clear. Nick. The sidewall. Nick again. Flip out. Beats him. Chrism up to it. Zukne doesn't get the touch. Ender beaten by Chrism. Nick on target. Back post. Cody is there to keep it out. Now Intelligence with Ender. Can't get through as I think the 6 figures team just dunked themselves. Flip out. That's all he has. Chrism can get to this. Again, Intelligence just winning out the midfield. Look at these fast plays from them. They're jumping up so quickly. Giving 6 figures so little time to actually react to what's in front of them. As Ender. They're back by Chrism. 50-50. Will favor Intelligence's flip out. Almost found a third, but now it's Ender who will put it in. Haven't said much about Ender. To be fair, in a lot of these plays, he's really just the one who's putting in the finisher. It's Flip Out who's putting in the effort to make sure that Ender has the easiest potential play. With this kind of a lead garnered by Intelligence, 6 figures have a lot of work to do. Oh, and that might have to be a little more here as Ender puts it in front for Cody. Saved by Nick. Ender had a little fake there on that front area as that's off the post. Because the player's jumping to it. Again, Ender. A lot of teams just kind of write him off as being the quiet player that no one really focuses on, but he's giving you a reason to think about him in the playoffs, that's for sure. Intelligence wouldn't be where they are without all 3 of their players. There's Nick. Challenged by Flip Out. Zukne to the corner. Flip Out in field. Cody doesn't get a shot, but Ender maybe he can complete his hat trick. Flip Out. Not on. 6 figures on defense. They need to get this one away, and soon. Big ol' comeback. Takes a lot of time to create. 6 figures are going to try to give themselves as much time as possible to get there. But Flip Out, what a redirect from Flip Out! Down to Ender! Oh my Flip Out! jumps up for it. And look at that, a beautiful drop down to Ender. That is absolutely beautiful from Flip Out. And that's exactly how the series is going for him. Flip Out easily becoming the most feared player on the field, and for good reason. When he's not scoring, he's letting his teammates score. When he isn't letting his teammates score, he's the one who's putting the shots on. Whenever he's far back, he'll make sure that they have something to fear about on defense. Six Figures have even more work to do, but Flip Out, I try to keep him away from it. Nick, challenged by Ender. Flip Out, that's an easy open net for Flip Out. His second goal. Flip Out everywhere in this game. Six Figures have not had a response yet, as Intelligence looking to take Game 6 here and have the series end in a blowout fashion. Six Figures had a chance when they were 3 goals down, but now that they're 5 goals down, I really don't see them coming back from this. Six Figures have so little time to do it, though. Nick, challenged by Cody. Ender with the demo. Intelligence looking for another one. Infield, Chrism gets the clear. Nick, on low boost, using everything he has to push it in field, but cleared away by Ender. Flip Out, misses the shot. Ender, gonna get faked by Zukne as he'll look for Nick. Cody stops this midfield. And now, multiple players committing. Intelligence not come up with the ball. Six Figures shot on. Cody keeps it away off the post. Six Figures, again, just feels like, they don't have a chance back in this game. What a response from Intelligence. What a way to win this series. It isn't close. It's Intelligence to force Six Figures to run after them. And they are now pulling away with the series. Flip Out. Nick keeps it out, but Cody in field, maybe a 6th. Ender. It is Ender with his 4th. Again for Ender, while he isn't really the one creating these opportunities, he is there to finish them. That's good enough for him. Really, nothing else can describe this game except that it is Intelligence winning in a blowout fashion. They're just outplaying Six Figures here in this one. To end the series for Six Figures, they're going to have to go to lower brackets, with this being the last game of this series. They'll have some time to recover, though, in week 2, but they'll be in the lower bracket. Intelligence have now put themselves one step closer to getting themselves to the top 8. Cody from the corner. It's already secure, but Intelligence want one more. Flip Out could not keep it up. Intelligence, though, a 4-2 win here. Neo Tokyo, the final map. And you'll be seeing Intelligence with a chance, next week, with a chance to make it into the top 8, a chance to make it into that final bracket. Potentially, if they win that next matchup, actually in their playoff situation, they'll be the 6th seed. They'll be playing up against Striker. They'll be playing up against Striker FaZe. And so, again, what a series here. Flip Out really, again, we've been waiting all season long to see Flip Out and Intelligence really prove what they have, and everybody had their moments. Flip Out specifically, I feel like he was the strongest player for them that series. He was always there, and he was kind of the willpower for his team. We are going to get an interview here with the Intelligence side. Unfortunately for Six Figures, their season isn't going to get any easier for them. They go down to the lower bracket. And we'll take a look at the... We're going to take a look at the bracket here. As, again, here's our playoff situation. Again, they'll be winning. They'll be playing the winner of Unknown Era of Soulfleas, but here with me now is Flip Out. Congratulations on the win, Flip Out. You really had a vendetta against this team. That was a strong performance.
Yeah, you activated me. You kept talking trash in my DMs, and I was like,
I did not talk trash against you. Don't put that blasphemy against me.
You said the lobby info was Flip Out sucks. And
I did not say that. Come on,
I
where is
have
it?
receipts.
But yes, I did talk a lot before the matchup. I had a little fun with you. I guess that worked in its end. I guess sorry, six figures. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. I
I
think if
just
you hadn't
unlocked
done that,
flip outs.
we would have maybe at least gone to 7.
Well,
But I don't
again,
think we were losing that series. Quite frankly, I think it was just we were feeling good today. I think that's the biggest thing.
what a again a good matchup though coming into the playoffs. You guys have had a lot of issues in the regular season, to say the least. I'm sorry to admit that. I don't know you have to admit that as well. You guys have had a lot of issues in the regular season, but finally, it seems like things are turning your way in the playoffs. Is the playoffs going to be something different for this team? Are you guys going to have? Are you guys going to be? Are the issues kind of behind you guys going in the playoffs?
I think saying the issues are behind us is a stretch. I think the thing with us is that we know we are a top 4, possibly even higher team in All Star League. It's just we just need to show up because there are some days where we're just not feeling it. The comms aren't there, the rotations aren't there, the mechanics aren't there, and those are days that we just don't win. But today we decided, we're going to show up, we're going to do everything we need to do, and I think we showed 90% of what we can do today.
Again, a massive win. I do see Cody is here as well. Cody, you have anything to say about this series? Again, if everybody had kind of their moments, their time, but tell me about this series again. You guys had a couple times where it felt like you guys were just kind of going to sleep here on us, but you kind of woke yourself back up in the next game. What happened whenever the team was on those rough times? Who was the player to really bring the team back to their full strength?
Honestly, we didn't really have a specific player. We just kind of took a break in between games just to really calm down and not overthink it, just because we were up 3-1 at one point. So we were like, all right, like for instance, when it came to game 5 and we lost 4-0, we were like, all right, we have another game to where we really have to make sure that we lock in, and then we just decided to lock in that next game and just finish out the series. There wasn't anything to it. Flip just really tried to keep everybody in check like a good team captain, and
Yeah.
I played around them. I played a lot of defense, to say the least, because I mean they had some pretty good shots, so it was just it was fun playing with the boys.
Again, you bring out the best of intelligence here. Again, a big win. Next matchup, though, you get to play the winner of Unknown Aerith Sulfies. I believe that's has the series been played yet? Flip out. You'd know because you have the records.
Not as far as I know, but I believe
Okay.
they're playing tomorrow or today.
All right then. Well, out of those two teams, I'm assuming you're probably going to want to play Soul Thieves, but the chances being that you're probably playing Unknown Aerith, tell me about that matchup. Again, you're very likely going to be playing Aerith next match. That's a scary team, one of the scariest teams in this wildcard bracket. Is there anything you want to say about Aerith? Is there anything you want to talk about how Aerith plays, about how confident you are against them?
Well, first of all, I want to say I definitely would not count Soul Thieves out. I think they're definitely the underdogs, but we've played both Aerith and Soul Thieves this season. And while Soul Thieves lost to us and Aerith beat us, I think Soul Thieves is a much more complete team. And this is no disrespect to Aerith. I think Soul Thieves is actually a much more complete team than Aerith is. I think Aerith relies very heavily on one player, Blurry, who's was the unanimous MVP. I think if we can shut down Blurry, which sometimes we have, but normally we haven't been able to. Like in week 1, we played them and they beat us in 5. That was the old roster. I think we have a lot less gaps in how we play now, assuming we show up on the day. And I think that if we can just shut down Blurry, then I think we could sweep them.
And you say that, and you say that you want to beat. So you're looking forward to the matchup against Aerith, but again, Soul Thieves, you can't count them out. But again, I have a feeling many people are going to be expecting Aerith to go through. But again, what a series though. You got your win though. You got to focus on yourself first here. You got the win that you needed here. Again, a big matchup. Any final statements from either you or Cody here on your performance today? On anybody else watching? Any shoutouts that you want to make?
Cody, you can go first.
This is specifically to the owner of Unknown Esports, Stealthy. I just want to say I hate you, and I hope a Wraith wins so that way we can sweep.
Well, that's all
gonna
right
age
then.
poorly, isn't it?
I mean, it might. It very well might. Who knows?
I mean, full disrespect by that statement.
All right then. All right. So we see Cody has no respect for Arif here, but Flip Out, do you have anything you want to say yourself?
Shout out Intelligence Esports because we've had a lot of support recently, and I'm super happy to be a member of the team and the organization. Shout out our coaches, Heliacal and Kara, because while they are goofy boys, when we needed to lock in, they absolutely helped us lock in. And I think that the dominant Game 6 performance was they were a huge part of that. Like they were really helping us because we got our butts kicked in Game 5. That was pretty obvious. But I think they really helped us regain and lock in to absolutely dominate them back in Game 6. And shout out Ender too. Obviously, he wasn't part of the interview, but he's our goat. Quite frankly, I don't think we'd be nearly as good as anyone but him.
Again, a big series, a big win. You take it. Game 6. Congratulations. And thank you for joining Flip Out and Cody for the interview. And congratulations on your win.
Thanks, man.
Good luck next week in your potential qualification match.
Thanks for the cast.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Of course, have an amazing rest of your day.
You too.
Smooches.
There you go, the win for Intelligence. But that is it from me today. We've had a lot of fun, a lot of action, but man, it felt like a long day for me. I'm ready for a little bit of sleep. Again, thank you all so much for joining, for being so supportive. Have an amazing rest of your day, everybody. Enjoy more action. Thank you. And again, take care.